It is time for the final recap, and this is going to be a fairly small one. So in terms of Christmas, I got 2 presents total. Christmas is not about receiving, it's about giving, and I gave a lot to my family, to my friends. Didn't get a whole lot in terms of Christmas presents, but that's fine. I'm not too worried about it. I buy most of the stuff I want anyway, so I didn't get any games for Christmas besides the one double of a game that I traded into GameStop. So I don't really have much to share on that front. I didn't really get anything, but I did pick up some decent games around Christmas time that I added to the pile. And I think these are all pretty solid pickups. So we'll start off with 2 games that you know about, because I think one of my most successful, if not my single most successful video of all time on this channel involved these games. Mortal Kombat, the Legacy Collection on the Switch 2. I filmed a video showing how bad condition this game and the next game that I got were from GameStop, because they gave me absolutely mangled copies that, like, this one didn't have the box and half the stuff it was supposed to include. The next one was missing the game. This one just came in as a loose cart. It was wild. It was a rough situation, but thankfully it has been resolved. GameStop took care of it, and I rebought them, and they came the condition they were supposed to come in, so that's good. But anyway, Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. It's a collection of a bunch of the older Mortal Kombat games. I've heard very mixed things. I haven't actually played it myself, but I want to. And the unboxing was cool. It has some cool stuff in it, so pretty happy with that. Anyway, I paid $70. It's worth $70. Then we have Terminator 2D No Fates on the Switch. This game I heard was quite good. It's a 2D action game inspired by, classic 2D action games based on Terminator 2. Again, it has a cool Day 1 edition with a bunch of extras in it. My copy came a little dinged up, but it has everything in it, including the game, which the original copy did not, that I got from GameStop, so I'm glad I got one with the game in it. But yeah, pretty happy with that. I'm excited to try this game out. Looks fun. I paid $60. It's worth $60. Then comes the stuff that I have not talked about much, I'm pretty sure. So Best Buy had a promo that was going on where I think it was $10 off if you bought something. So I had just a $10 reward. I'm like, you know what? Let's go see what's on sale and see if I can pick up something for even cheaper. And I picked a game that, yes, I have this game, but it runs better on this platform, and I've heard this is just a good port, so I figured I'd grab it. So we have Red Dead Redemption 1 on the PS4. I thought about getting it on the Switch, but the PS4 version was on sale, and I could get a brand new sealed copy, so I figured I would. I do have this already on the 360, but I don't think that one got the next-gen upgrade for free. This one did, so if you put this in the PS5, you get a free next-gen upgrade, so you can play it natively on PS5. So I figured I would grab it, might as well. Paid $15 for this, and it's worth $26, so that's a pretty solid pickup there. Then we're going to go to Amazon, where I got a couple games. These are both decent pickups. One of them is surprisingly a really good pickup. First is Mega Man, the Battle Network Legacy Collection on the Switch. This is a collection of all the Mega Man Battle Network games, which were Game Boy Advance, tactical RPG strategy games, I think. I heard they're pretty good. I've never played them because I didn't have a GBA back in that era. But I've heard this collection is pretty fun. It was expensive for a while, kind of hard to find, but it actually dropped to a really good price during the holidays, so that's why I picked it up. I paid $15. It's worth $30. And then this game was a price error on Amazon. They had a pre-order available. I think this game is normally like a $60 or $70 collector's edition. And I got it for really cheap. They got it for $35. Yeah, it's a $70 collector's edition. They had the pre-order available for $70 or for $35, so it was half off. And it looks pretty cool. I think it's like a stylized strategy game or something of that sort. But I wanted to pick it up because it was a good deal. It took forever to come out. I pre-ordered it over the summer, I think, and it finally shipped over the holidays, which was kind of funny. But yeah, figured I'd add to the collection. I will do an unboxing at some point, not just of this, because I think I need a second game to unbox to make it worthwhile, but I will do one eventually. We have Nordic Ashes, the collector's edition on the Switch. So this comes with the game manual, box. How did they advertise box? A soundtrack, an art book, and a keychain and stickers. So pretty common collector's edition stuff. But yeah, this game looks pretty cool from what I've seen, so I figured it was worth a grab, and now I have the collector's edition for pretty cheap. Paid $35, this is worth $70. And then we go to Gamefly. So, as a lot of you know, one of my closest game hunting kind of collaborators, although we've done one video together, so I guess it's not really common collaborator, but someone who I talk to on a regular basis and take a lot of game collecting advice from is Easy Gamer. And he picked up a couple games on Gamefly that I thought were worth grabbing because they looked pretty interesting and I wanted to grab them myself, so I did. And I think they're pretty good pickups. Start off with Unholy on the PS5. This looks like a first-person horror puzzle game. It looks pretty cool, looks pretty unique. Figured I'd grab it. I paid $25, it's worth $27. And then last but certainly not least, I heard about this game and I heard it had a physical, but I never found it in any store. It's a very visually impressive, I believe it's a Metroidvania. And now I have it. So I'm pretty happy with that. We have a Nice Death on the Switch. Yeah, very cool looking game. Visually impressive. Looks pretty fun. Now I have a copy. I paid $28. It's worth $42. So yeah, small week of pickups. Not too much there, but pretty solid additions. I mean, a bunch of Switch games, 3 big box games. Can't complain. Pretty happy with everything. So that is going to do it for this episode of the Bargain Game Hunter. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell. That way you know when new videos drop. So I'm actually filming this recap all ways later than I originally planned. This part was filmed in February of 2026. So I took a little bit of a break because I haven't done much game hunting lately. Of course, you might have noticed by now that we're down to 1 episode a week of Bargain Game Hunter, and that's simply because I want to make sure I have content every week, and I can't go game hunting every week, so I want to space out the videos that I do have. So hopefully you will enjoy what I have left from the end of 2025, and hopefully by the time these are done, I'll have some 2026 videos to share, which I have started. I have a small pile of games that I have acquired in 2026, so we're getting there. But yeah, videos are going to slow down a little bit. I am trying to slow down a little bit on game hunting, so I won't be going quite as often or going quite as hard because I have other things I do want to do and pick up in 2026 that are not necessarily game related, but I do want to pick up more games, so be on the lookout for that. But anyway, that's going to do it. I'll see you next time on the Bargain Game Hunter. Bye-bye.